to another episode of Do Not Visit, a series where I talk about a place in Game of Thrones, the world of ice and fire, you definitely don't ever want to visit. Unless you're stupid or one of those people that tell other people they're wrong without Googling first to see if in fact you're the one that is wrong. Then you should definitely go. I'll help you pack. This episode of Do Not Visit, I want to talk about the Zamoyos, a river full of glistening green water and half-submerged rotting logs, not sure why that part was important, in Zamoyos, a terrifying continent south of Westeros and Essos that contains unspeakable horrors in itself and is a place you just don't want to go to in general. But we're not talking the whole continent this video, though we should. This video, we're just talking about the big river located here, which flows into the summer sea at a large delta, and is the ultimate nightmare vacation. I guess it's kind of weird to say do not visit a river, so I'll rephrase this. Do not swim in this river. You will regret it. So there's a lot of things in this river that makes it very hazardous for your health. First, there's tons of quicksand in this river. Now, film has made us believe quicksand is more dangerous than what it is, but knowing George, this is probably special quicksand that will kill you super fucking fast. But let's pretend it isn't. For regular quicksand, you likely won't sink completely under, but it can make it difficult to move or get out, which puts you in danger of the many other horrible things in the river that will take advantage of that. Like giant-ass crocodiles. They're so big, they've been known to overturn a boat floating down this river and then come up from below to just fucking devour the occupants of the boat that are now struggling to swim in the water. Just no. No. There's also the fact this river is infested with a lot of schools of carnivorous fish, which I've seen enough horror films to know death by them is going to be incredibly painful. According to maesters, these schools of deadly fish can strip the flesh from a man's bone in minutes. Why would you take that risk? Just swim in any river in Westeros, for fuck's sake. Besides schools of fish waiting to eat you alive, there's also tiny worms that lay eggs in the flesh of swimmers. Even going for a little splash puts you at risk. Have you ever seen eggs laid in people's flesh? It's just nasty. Who hurt you, George? Who hurt you? Finally, even if you think, no, Roris, I won't even put a toe in the river. I'll be fine. You're overreacting. You still have to watch out, even just hanging around the river, for wasps that will also lay eggs in your flesh, venomous snakes that hang around the river, and stinging flies. Even the air is just bad. You can look forward to getting blood boils, the Red Death, which is as great as it sounds. You'll die screaming while bleeding from every orifice as your skin just shreds. But you can also get wormbone, pus eye, and green fever, to name a few diseases. Here's a fun maester fact. 9 out of every 10 men that visit this location get a disease, and half of those die. And if you're trying to pull a Lord of the Rings, I am no man sort of thing, even if you're a woman, you're probably going to get a disease. So that's a very special river in Zamoyos that you should never visit. Just don't go there. It's full of killer crocodiles, carnivorous fish, and just tons of terrible things. It also leads to places that are super dangerous on this continent, but that's another video. I give this place 10 out of 10 nopes. Fuck this place. But how many nopes do you give it? Like, subscribe, and let me know in the comment section down below.